to raise a confident child. You're not alone. Parents often tell me they are concerned about their children's lack of confidence and how it will affect their future. I know it's painful to see your children struggle with self-esteem. They may shy away from challenges, they may dislike studying or lack the courage to try new things. You just want your children to be happy and successful, right? Okay, you want them to chase their dreams and again to live a meaningful and a fulfilled life. So you want to raise a confident child, but where do you start? Remember this: confidence is a skill, like any skill. So there are specific steps your child can take to build confidence. Plus, there are ways you as a parent can help. So in this video, I will walk you through 5 ways to help your child develop their confidence. So if you apply these tips in this video, you will start to see your child's self-assurance grow. So but first, before we start, click on the subscription button now and subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you know when next I'll post my video. So let's get started. What causes low self-esteem in a child? Before we discuss how to raise a confident child, it's important to understand the potential causes of low self-esteem. Most children will experience dips in self-confidence from time to time. Is your child maybe attending a new school, or did your child move to a different city? So each time children experiences changes, their confidence is put to the test. Yes, so you need to test their confidence. So they must maybe learn how to grow outside the comfort zone. So when you navigate those challenges successfully, their confidence will develop. And again, sometimes though children struggle to overcome difficulties and external pressures. So negative messages stick. And again, issues at home as well and school become more challenges to manage. So this is when low self-esteem sneaks in. So our smart kids might end up getting bad grades in school. So children might begin to believe they aren't good enough. So when we know what causes low self-esteem, we can help our children to overcome it. Here are some of the few potential reasons why your child loses their confidence. Number 1 is comparing themselves to others. So maybe your child may be saying she is so pretty, he's so smart, her life is perfect, and is your child doing too much comparing, and is it helping or hindering your child's growth? So too much social comparison can cause children to feel inferior, and again as if they will never be as good as others around them. So plus now in our age where information overload and children are bombarded with messages every time they look at their phones, flawless curated social medias feeds can even be a perfect storm of self-doubt. Another reason is increasing performance pressure, study stress. As children progress in school, performance pressure increases. It increases too. So there are more tests, there are more extracurricular activities, and more group projects, and more homework and assignments. So many kids feel like they can't drop a single ball, even though they are still learning to handle the mounting responsibilities. So if you want to learn how to raise a confident child, prioritize the process over the outcome. Another reason again is perceived disapproval. Most children don't want to disappoint their parents or their teachers. Now, I know some of you with teenagers might find it hard to believe, but it is true. Even adolescents seeks approval from authority figures. So when teenagers believe they are continually disappointing the adults they respect, their self-esteem suffers. Okay, how important is confidence as your children are growing up? How essential is it to learn how to raise a confident child? According to psychologists, it might be one of the greatest gifts you can give your child. When children lack confidence, they are reluctant to do new things. They are reluctant to try things new. And again, they are scared of failing and disappointment and disappointing others. So the enemies of confidence are discouragement and fear. So, as a parent, it's your job to encourage and again to support your children as they attempt to tackle difficult tasks. So, confident children know that failure is okay. So, as long as they learn from their mistake and they try again, and again they build resilience and again ultimately make strides towards their academic goals and again beyond that. So it is okay if your child struggles with self confidence. We are not trying to fix self-esteem issues, but rather to provide tools that will allow your child to face new challenges and again opportunities in life. Okay, now that we have discussed a few causes of low self-esteem and why self-esteem matters, here are now the 5 ways you can raise a confident child. Number 1 is to give them responsibilities. One easy way to foster self-confidence in children is to give them responsibilities. Try essential but straightforward tasks, and again things like maybe helping you to cook dinner or taking care of the younger siblings. So children thrive when they have a role to play and again when they know they are an integral part of the family. So give your children jobs to take care of regularly and again they will become dependable and as well they will be confident. 2 tips is to share your own struggle with them. Everyone makes mistakes. As adults, you know this, but our kids, they are still learning. So you can help your children understand that it's normal to face challenges by sharing your difficulties with them. Then tell your kids about your problems and again problems at work or maybe with your friendship, and again let them know about the difficulties you face and more importantly what you are doing and to overcome those challenges. So your children will begin to maybe realize that it's okay to be vulnerable and that problems are not a sign of weakness. So your children's confidence will improve when they hear about your own challenges. So they will accept challenges as a normal part of life, and they will know that nothing worth doing comes easily. The 3rd tips is for you to ask them for their opinion. What do you think? You can ask them that. So when you ask others about their opinions, I believe you are letting them to know you care about their thoughts and feelings as well. So if you want to learn how to raise a confident child, ask your kids for their opinion so they feel valued and respected. And again, they will involve your children in revealing their bedtimes and again certain family rules and again deciding what is for dinner. Then if you need to solve a problem, ask your kids for ideas. So you might be surprised at how insightful they are. Yes, and again, and how good they are at coming up with something, with a solution. The fourth tips is to focus on the process, not the end result. Life isn't about pursuing perfection, it instead is about making progress. So we are all continually learning new life skills, and success doesn't mean getting things right at the time, the first time around. It is about putting in the effort to show up day after day. So to keep getting better little by little, it takes stamina, and again endurance, and again tenacity, as well as to chase our goal, and again confront challenges ahead on. So when you praise your children, focus on the process, not on the outcome. And again, encourage your children, encourage them to by acknowledging the hard work that went into getting good grades, and again making various improvements. Then your child will learn it's okay to make mistakes as they continue to grow their confidence. And the last is, don't rescue them. Yes, it's never easy to see our children experience hardships or difficulties, but resist the urge to rescue them, please. It might make it life easier in the short term, but it can create dependency issues later on. So the problem is this: rescuing your children from their struggles is like doing their homework for them. So your kids won't learn the valuable life skills they need. So traits like resourcefulness, and again persistence. So instead, support and encourage your children to become responsible teenagers, and again help them find strategic ways to solve their problems, but don't do everything for them. You need to develop confidence one at a time. And again, when learning how to improve your child's self-esteem, take it one step at a time, and think about the behavior and attitude you model for your children as well. And again, make an effort to display confidence. Then give them responsibilities rather than rescuing them, and again encourage them to treat others with respect. Then give them get them involved in making decisions, and again celebrate their victories. So before you know it, your children will be the confident, self-assured adults you always hoped they would become. Thank you guys for watching, and please like, share and subscribe.